into the cutlass. I just showed y'all the 9-inch inside the charger. There go the 9-inch in the cutlass, and y'all know it's Apple CarPlay. I don't have my battery hooked up, so I can't turn the key over. But yeah, Apple CarPlay radio in here, Apple CarPlay in my charger. And now if we come on out here, Apple CarPlay for the box Chevy, and then all I gotta do is send it off to paint. But yeah, this is it, man. Come with the instruction manual. Don't need that. Come with a mic. I'm not using the mic. Only thing I need is the wire. So that's the wires there, and it come with this little outer ring. So definitely gonna use the outer ring. And then we pull out the radio, just like that. And that's literally it. There's nothing else in this box. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, the mic, I'm not putting this mic on. And then Apple CarPlay. I don't know if this Apple CarPlay is like the one in this car where it's just Bluetooth and it goes straight to Apple CarPlay, if I have to have something plugged in, like a phone charger or something. Would you rather have the 9-inch or the 7? Yeah, that 7 just looks so small compared to the 9, you know what I'm saying? Just 2 inches more, but that 9 just look crazy big compared to this 7. What's up, guys? It's your boy Deuce, back with another video. Got my hair done. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the braids, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see the title, man. Y'all know with my box Chevy, I did not have to replace my radio because it already have a 7-inch touchscreen Bluetooth radio. But I figured, man, since I got Apple CarPlay in all my cars now, you feel me? Well, my charger and my cutlass got Apple CarPlay in them, might as well upgrade the chargers. I mean, might as well upgrade the box Chevys. But I did not want to do another 9-inch screen. I didn't want 9-inch screens in all of them, you know what I'm saying? I want the box Chevys to be different. So I didn't want to do a 9-inch screen in the box Chevy just like I have it in this charger in my cutlass. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Y'all know I got this Apple CarPlay 9-inch radio screen here in my charger, and then y'all know I got the same one in my cutlass. I'll show y'all once we get outside the car. But yeah, I did not want to go ahead and put a 9-inch screen in the box Chevy too. I didn't want to do that, so I went ahead and just bought a 7-inch Apple CarPlay radio. And like I said, y'all know I did not have to replace. I didn't need to replace it or none of that stuff, solely because my box Chevy already, like I said, it has a 7-inch touchscreen radio screen already in that car. But like I said, I wanted Apple CarPlay. I literally just spent more money just for Apple CarPlay, which is kind of crazy, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did, and really I don't regret it, you know what I'm saying? Plus this radio looks better to me anyways. I don't know if I have any pictures or videos on my new phone of the radio in the box Chevy, but it's just a regular dual 7-inch radio screen, or 7-inch radio for the box Chevy. Like I said, it is touchscreen, it is Bluetooth, but it is not Apple CarPlay. So I literally just spent another, I think I paid $80 for that radio, and it came with 2 speakers. And then this radio was like $140, $150. So I basically, like I said, just spent the extra money just for Apple CarPlay, literally just for Apple CarPlay. So kind of upsetting, but like I said, this is what I wanted to do, so I did it. And like I told you, I'm trying to finish my box Chevy this year, so stacking up on parts, man, stacking up on parts. But as y'all can see, got it here. I was finna, man, I don't know when the box Chevy's coming back, bro. He keeps saying 1 week, and it just keep getting pushed back more and more and more. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be until the box Chevy is actually finished. But I'm trying to wait till I get that call and come get the car so I can go ahead and place the order for my subs, because I don't have nowhere to put them right now. I don't want to buy these subwoofers and then, like I said, don't have nowhere to sit them. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, I'll probably have to sit them in the Cutlass, but I don't want to do that because I've been driving the Cutlass. You know what I'm saying? I've been driving that car. Even though I haven't did no recording video for y'all, showing y'all no driving footage, I've been driving that car. So I did not... I just don't. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to place the order for the subs and then just, like I said, don't have nowhere to sit them. I don't want to sit them in the shed because the shed get really hot, and I know if I have it in the trunk of a car, it's gonna get hot too. But like I said, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to order them and then don't have nowhere to put them. So I'm trying to wait until I get the car back. And since the car been gone for so long, the Q-Bomb box that I wanted to get, like I got for the Cutlass, it's sold out now, and it said they don't know when they're getting them back. So I'm kind of upset I didn't just at least go ahead and place the order for the box, man. But yeah, I know the subs ain't gonna sell out, I know the amps ain't gonna sell out, but that box, man, that box is the one box I wanted. I'm gonna do some more research, see what other boxes I can find, but I didn't want no box with like no carpet material on it. I like that, like I said, that Cubone box with that kind of like bed liner material, you feel me? It's supposed to be like some type of protection. I like that box, you feel me? I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels, and I like the way it sounds with the subs, you feel me, in the Cutlass. So yeah, I'm trying to wait, man, until that box get back in stock, and until my box Chevy come back home to place the order. But yeah, man, this video I'm basically just gonna unbox the new radio for y'all, show it to y'all. Like I said, unfortunately we can't plug it in or plug it up or hook it up or anything, but it is an Apple CarPlay, and like I said, it do look a little better, you feel me? To me, it's more screen, you feel me? The buttons is at the bottom, it's small, and it's more of a screen. And like I said, it's Apple CarPlay, man. It's the whole reason for me doing this is just solely for Apple CarPlay, man. And like I said, this radio just looks a little better to me anyways. So y'all stay tuned, man, for the box Chevy come home. Y'all know all these parts back here. We have a lot of stuff to install in that car. So yeah, man, I guess in due time, you feel me, in due time. But other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn that post notification bell on auto where y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Share the channel, share this video. I'm on road to 5,000 subscribers, so I need y'all. Hope to hit that goal. Share the channel, share the video, subscribe if you're new. Tell your family and friends, come subscribe, man. It's free. It don't cost nobody none. If y'all want to, screen record the videos, post them on different social medias. If you don't want to do that, man, just click that share button, share the channel, share the video, any and everywhere. And like I said, got a few unboxes to do. I was gonna record a video on the Cutlass, but it looks like it's gonna rain. I don't want the rain in the background, so I don't think I'm gonna record no video on the Cutlass. It's just gonna be unboxing these 3 boxes. This box is very heavy, and it was something that I told y'all I was getting for the box Chevy. That's just more music stuff. I'm gonna do an unboxing on that, and that's my radio. Y'all kind of see an image of it. So I'm gonna get out the car, take the radio out of the box, and then like I said, just do a quick unboxing. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all as soon as I get outside the charger and inside the tent. All right, y'all, outside now, y'all can see in the tent. And if we go ahead and move into the Cutlass, I just showed y'all the 9-inch inside the charger. There go the 9-inch in the Cutlass, and y'all know it's Apple CarPlay. I don't have my battery hooked up, so I can't turn the key over. But yeah, Apple CarPlay radio in here, Apple CarPlay in my charger. And now if we come on out here, Apple CarPlay for the box Chevy. And like I said, this one is more screen, buttons at the bottom. Like I said, I think this one looks better, you feel me? It'll fit the car a lot better. And like I said, big screen, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And it's just regular Bluetooth. You want to do regular Bluetooth, you don't want to do the Apple CarPlay. But I love having the Apple CarPlay in my charger when I'm driving that every day. I just love having it, you know what I'm saying? It show you Apple Music, it show you the maps, whatever apps you want to go to on your phone. You feel me? I just love it. And like I said, I got this off of Amazon. This is brand new. It's like $150, man, after tax. Like 150 something. So yeah, nice little Apple CarPlay radio. The only thing I am hating, and I am gonna dread, it's gonna be rewiring this radio. But like I told y'all before, I like doing wiring jobs. Wiring jobs are like satisfying to me, you know what I'm saying? It keeps me calm and all that good stuff. You feel me? It takes my mind off a lot of stuff if you're going through something, you feel me? Just sit there, concentrate on hooking up the right wires and getting it done, you feel me? So yeah, I'm trying to make sure when I do this one too, I don't know if the previous owner had cut up the wires on the box Chevy for the radio to where the radio will cut on when you cut on the key for the car. Like I said, I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But I will try and figure that out when I start doing this little project. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is going to be one of the first things I hook back up when I get my car back. It's going to be putting this new radio in, and then like putting in my side markers, turn signal. What else I got in that car? Oh, pulling out all the old wires for the subwoofers, hooking up all the new wires. I'm gonna make me a new board and wrap it. Yeah, so like I said, it's a lot, man, a lot I still got to do to try to have this car ready. And I'm finna order the wheels this month. Well, by the time y'all seeing this video, I probably already bought the wheels. They're probably already in. But yeah, at the time I'm recording, it's June 15th. June 15th. So I plan on ordering the wheels before the end of June, before June is finished. Plan on ordering my 28 wheels, custom 28s, and hopefully the company can make me a steering wheel too, so I can have the custom steering wheel with the wheels. And then all I gotta do is send it off to paint. But yeah, this is it, man. Come with the instruction manual. Don't need that. Come with a mic. I'm not using the mic. Only thing I need is the wire. So that's the wires there, and it come with this little outer ring. So definitely gonna use the outer ring. And if we pull out the radio, just like that, and that's literally it. There's nothing else in this box. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the mic, I'm not putting this mic on. And then Apple CarPlay, I don't know if this Apple CarPlay is like the one in this car where it's just Bluetooth and it goes straight to Apple CarPlay, if I have to have something plugged in, like a phone charger or something. But I don't plan on plugging in no phone charger or anything, so I'm probably gonna get the little Bluetooth piece or the little plug piece that you plug in here, and it'll Bluetooth your phone to Apple CarPlay. And it's only like $30 on Amazon. So if I have to, I'm end up ordering that. Like I really don't know just yet, because it's my first 7-inch Apple CarPlay screen. All the other Apple CarPlay screens I showed y'all, it's a 9-inch. So got the 9-inch in this car, got the 9-inch in the Charger, and like I said, I just did not want to do it in the box Chevy. I wanted the 7-inch. So yeah. But this is the radio, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like I said, it's a bigger screen. Let me see if I can pull up these pictures. I don't know if y'all be able to see the pictures that well. Show y'all the old radio, but if y'all look, y'all see it. That's the old dual, or the dual that's in there now, I should say. That's the dual radio that's in there now, and then I changed it. It's still a dual, but now it's Apple CarPlay, and then the buttons at the bottom, and like I said, more of a screen. Y'all can see the buttons on the side here. So, and if we go, whoops, dang, hold on. I want y'all looking through all my pictures. So if we turn this sideways, that's what it looks like. Oh, y'all can barely see it. Yeah, man, y'all can barely see it. Dang. Oh yeah. Well, that's the radio, man. If y'all want to see the old radio, man, go to my playlist, or click on my channel, click on playlist, click on 84 box Chevy, and then scroll literally all the way down. It's like the first 3-4 videos I posted on my box Chevy, and then y'all see me hooking up that radio. Like I said, we will be changing it out. For this one, this is the little thing for Apple CarPlay. You see it says right there, CarPlay, and then I got to plug in my sub, RCA jack, and that should really be it for the EQ. And then like I said, that's the powering stuff right there. And yeah, nice little radio, bro. I think it's dope. Buttons are nice and soft, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm very excited, man. I'm excited to get this in the car. And like I said, this is the little protective piece. Let me try to real quick sit y'all up, and I'm gonna pull out this protective piece, and this goes, let me push y'all down, goes around the radio like this. So like I said, it's basically gonna cover up part of the bezel, because my bezel, the previous owner had cut on it. So that's why the other dual radio that's in the car now has this same little outer ring around it. And this is what it'll look like with the outer ring. Like I said, man, it's really dope, bro. Y'all just got to stay tuned and wait for me to install this. Like I said, it ain't gonna be hard. It's just gonna be changing up the wires. Hopefully, maybe I won't even have to redo the wires, because they're both dual radios. Both of them are the same brand. So I'm thinking I can just pull the wire that's in the radio in the car now and just plug this one straight up, and then all I have to do is just plug in the Apple CarPlay stuff. So like I said, they sell a little Bluetooth piece that you could plug in here. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and order that if I need to, because I think that's what you gotta have for the Apple CarPlay for these radios. But yeah, this is it, man. This is what it looks like. Let me get me another picture actually. Nice little 7-inch radio, man. So yeah, which one would y'all rather have though? Y'all let me know when you get in the car. Would you rather have the 9-inch screen? Would you rather have the 9-inch or the 7? Yeah, that 7 just looks so small compared to the 9, you know what I'm saying? Just 2 inches more, but that 9 just looked crazy big compared to this 7. But like I said, in the box Chevy, I did not want to have this big one because I would have had to cut on the bezel even more, and I just didn't want to do that. The bezel for the Cutlass, for the G-body, you know what I'm saying? It'll fit this radio perfectly fine. So yeah, that's why I didn't have to cut on this bezel. The box Chevy, the previous owner, had already cut on the bezel to fit a big radio, so, or fit the 7-inch screen. and it's a tight squeeze, you know what I'm saying, even with the cut that he did. So like I said, I don't want to cut on it no more, and I don't want to try and squeeze this 9-inch in there. I'd rather just put another 7-inch and just make it Apple CarPlay. So like I said, I literally spent what, another $60–70 just for the Apple CarPlay plug, basically, man. So I basically just spent the extra $60–70 just for that. But like I said, we won't be using the mic because I don't know, I just don't like that. I didn't come in no brackets though. The brackets, they go on the side. I don't know if I have any more, but yeah, man, this is it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel about the new radio that's going to be going in the box Chevy. Like I said, y'all stay tuned for the car to come home, then I can go ahead and install it. My camera's overheating, so yeah, leave y'all opinions in the comments. Stay tuned for the install, and I'll catch y'all in a second for the outro. All right, y'all, so that's gonna be the end of this one, man. Like I said, y'all leave y'all opinions, man. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all feeling about the radio, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it, what y'all think about it, how y'all think it's gonna play. I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm doing everything that I want to do for the car now, so I can have it finished by May of 2026. You feel what I'm saying? That's my plan. That's what I told y'all. That's what I told y'all how it's going. That's what I told y'all was gonna happen. Trying to make sure the car is ready by that time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm basically just doing everything that I want to have done to the car, so it'll be ready, you know what I'm saying, and getting everything that I want to have for the car, so as soon as the car comes back, I can literally go full throttle. I can record like maybe 10 videos in one day, installing a bunch of stuff, because like I said, I'm very excited. And one of the main things I'm really excited about is installing this music stuff. I'm ready to put all this brand new wiring in that car, redo all the wiring, hook up them electric fans. I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm very excited. The motor swap is already done for that car, so putting the electric fans in, the engine bay will be pretty much done. I'm gonna clean up the engine bay, remove some of them wires that's in there, or at least hide some of them, so that way if I ever do need them wires, you feel me, I still have them. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, like I said, clean it up as much as possible once I get ready to put that radiator in. So yeah, man, like I said, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, and I hope y'all are too. I hope y'all ready for everything that's to come with that car. Like I said, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, and adding that radio to the mix it's a small little piece in a big pile of parts, man. So it's a lot of stuff they got to get done, and really ain't too much left for me to order. I got my suspension stuff, like I said. Y'all stay tuned, man. I gotta unbox it. So my suspension to be done, my frame is already painted. I gotta repaint my actually not the caliper but the drum. Actually, I gotta repaint the drums. Frame is painted. Yeah, the last thing I really got to order for that car, maybe if I find like some small parts whenever I get the car back, like in the interior or something, but the real last thing that I need to order for that car is going to be the wheels. And like I said, I'm ordering them at the end of this month, so it's going to be $6,000, bro. $6,000. But go big or go home, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to squeeze them 28s up under there, and hopefully I don't have to cut too much. Like I said, I watched a few videos of people putting 28s on their box Chevy. Some people didn't cut at all, and then some people like cut a little triangle, small, very very small triangle piece out, and then re-welded the fender. So maybe I can find a shop to do that if I need to cut it once I get my wheels, you feel what I'm saying? I didn't want to do no staggered wheel on the 28, 26, or you feel me, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to go straight up 28s, man. I had some big boys on there, and the car gonna sit right, it's gonna ride good, because like I said, I got the suspension, and I'm getting them knuckles from out of that front suspension, or the front springs. I'm getting them knuckles from out of there, because I don't know, I just feel like it's too stiff, and then the rear is a little too bouncy, so I'm trying to stiffen up the rear and let the fronts be, you feel me, just lift the springs. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, leave y'all opinions and comments. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all feeling about the new 7-inch radio. Stay tuned for the install, because that will be one of the first things I do once I get my car back. But other than that, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Keep God first, and God bless, man. I love and appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.